No one in Briar Hollow ever questioned the Caldwell house. It sat at the edge of town where the road thinned into gravel and the trees leaned inward like they were listening. The paint was always fresh, the lawn trimmed with obsessive care. 3 generations of Caldwells lived there, and every one of them smiled too politely, spoke too softly, and invited no one inside. People noticed, but people rarely pushed. They didn't know the house was breathing. Mara Caldwell was 7 the first. Time, she asked about the basement door. It was always locked. Not the flimsy kind of lock meant to keep children out, but heavy iron, bolted into old oak. When she asked her mother why, the woman didn't answer immediately. She wiped her hands on a towel, then smiled. Some things stay where they belong. She said, at night Mara heard noises beneath her bedroom floor. Not rats, not pipes. It sounded wet. A dragging sound, slow and patient, followed by something like a sigh. When she told her father, he knelt in front of her bed and took her face in both hands. Whatever you hear, he said gently, you. Do not listen back. That was the first rule. Asterisk in town records. The Caldwells once had 4 children. 3 lived in the house. 1, named Thomas, simply stopped existing. No funeral, no obituary, no missing person report. Family photographs told a different story. In older frames, a 4th figure stood at the edge, always half cut from view. As years passed, the photographs changed, frames replaced, faces repositioned. Eventually, Thomas vanished completely, except he hadn't left. He was in the basement, 30 years earlier. Thomas Caldwell had discovered the truth beneath the house, a narrow chamber dug far deeper than any cellar should go. The walls weren't stone. They were bone, fused together, layered and smoothed by time. At the center lay something wrapped in old cloth, shaped like a man but wrong in proportion. When Thomas touched it, it opened its eyes. The family found him screaming. They did not kill him, they added him. Asterisk, the corpse in the basement never decayed. It changed every decade. It required more room, more flesh, more silence. The Caldwells learned quickly that the thing responded to blood tied by kinship. It drank family, fed on lineage, and in return, it protected them. No illness lingered, no accident proved fatal. The house never burned. The land never failed. The cost was obedience. Each generation was taught the rules. Never open the basement door. Never speak the name Thomas. Never let outsiders sleep in the house. And when the thing called, someone must answer. Sometimes the answer was a child who ran away. Sometimes an uncle who moved abroad. The town believed the lies because the Caldwells believed them first. Asterisk on the 30th year. The smell began. Sweet rotting, alive, Mara, now grown and expecting her first child, woke every night, choking on it. The house groaned differently now, as if something beneath it was stretching. Her mother confessed everything in whispers at the kitchen table. It's hungry, she said, and you brought it a gift. Mara fled that night. She made it 3 miles before the road split open. The ground beneath her collapsed, revealing tunnels stretching back toward the house like veins. From the darkness, she heard her own voice, calling her name, layered with others, old and young, all speaking as one, family voices. She understood then. It didn't live under the house. The house was built on it. Asterisk. The Caldwell house still sits at the edge of Briar Hollow. Fresh paint, trim lawn. A new child plays in the upstairs bedroom, tapping on the floor at night, listening to something tap back. The basement door is still locked. The family still smiles, and beneath them, something ancient counts the years, patient as rot, knowing that blood always comes home.